Licença sama tá?
I was still in committee of the CE, but I am also an administrator and editor of Ukrainian Wikipedia, and today, in this capacity, I will talk about this of temporary administrators on Ukrainian Wikipedia, how this emergency measure burst into a long-term plan. So why did we need temporary administrators in the first place? As you probably know, Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine on February 24th, 2022, and millions of Ukrainians were immediately affected by the war. And as a result, community capacity dropped quite sharply. For most people volunteering on Wikipedia is just of mind, and they are evacuating or filtering from the text. Of course, there have been some exceptions, as you see on this slide, but as a general rule, people don't have a lot of time for Wikipedia when they need to when they need to shelter from the border to just came to their house. So how do we fight vandalism and disinformation in this case? One way is empowering people who can contribute, so people who are maybe feeling introvert, people who are in safer regions of Ukraine, and then quickly giving them tools to do so. And the practice of temporary administrators was suggested on February 25th, so the next day after the war started, initiated on the same day, and the first temporary administrator was appointed on February 26th. His very beginning discussions were very quick, very good was in a day, and a decision was made by one bureaucrat. Then streamlined this procedure a bit. So now this discussion lasts for at least 3 days. At least 7 people have to participate, and rights are given by bureaucrats for 1 or 2 months. They can be extended once without a discussion. And then, if the administrator wants to renew their rights, they need to apply for a new community discussion. What's important is that in case of abuse, there is a simplified procedure for removing administrative rights instead of a typical big-one community vote, which helps lower the stakes in appointing temporary administrator. In the first months of the full-scale war, around 10 people were appointed as temporary administrators, which gave the community about 20% more administrators, and this percentage is much higher if we count on active administrators. And Wikimedia Ukraine has supported training for temporary administrators to help them be successful in their role, but also some people are already quite experienced and didn't need a lot. The Russian invasion is already in its third year, and by now the society has adapted. So I would like to talk a bit about how this has adapted. Since we don't have a lot of unforeseen emergencies, even though the war slowly deteriorated, the war slowly its community capacity, the community has kept the practice of appointing temporary administrators anyway, and it de facto morphed into two things. So first, it is a learning ground, stepping stone, volunteers before trying out for full admission, and it's also a way for people who have too much baggage, maybe too many conflicts in the past, to get full rights, to get community approval for full rights. It is a way for them to still make valuable high contributions because the stakes for them to get a temporary administratorship are much lower. So what can other communities learn from this case? Other Wikipedias also have troubles with recruiting and retaining administrators to other countries. So a few learnings from this case can response to emergencies, so being quick and flexible in crisis as we were, lowering barriers for participation, and making quicker decisions and getting more participation from volunteers, and then using temporary roles as a training ground for training and testing volunteers in lower stakes environment before granting them permanent roles. That's it. Feel free to reach out if you have questions, and thank you so much for your attention.